Check.
Downtown traffic, 24 Mike Tango, departing runway 8, downtown traffic.
What are you looking for?
That, the audio input. It should be on. They said sometimes when you start it after this is connected, sometimes
it changes it. I haven't have an issue with that. We'd have to stop.
Returning crosswind,
there you go.
08.
Alright, and then the other thing is you need this pretty damn close to your mouth. If you can't hear yourself, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Alright. This is your volume, so if I'm getting annoying, you can turn me down or you can turn me up, alright? And then if like the other guy's talking is too loud, that's this volume right
downtown
here.
Traffic, 9159 or X-ray, departing
cool.
08. We'll be departing to the northeast, downtown traffic.
Alrighty. Cool, so we'll go down to runway 8 down there. And go have some fun. Alright, so we're looking right, looking left. I'll get us out of here and then I'll let you drive. So this is your throttle right here.
4759 November, turning downwind, leaving the pattern to the west, downtown.
Downtown traffic, Skyhawk 783 Sierra Foxtrot, taxiing from the shade hangar to the run-up area.
I'm just going to shadow your input.
More than welcome. This guy standing right here is not a good idea. Get out of the way, homeboy.
Downtown traffic, Simon 9053 Charlie Tango.
Alright, so basically we drive with our feet here, right? So what I want you to do is the yellow line, look all the way down to the end. Now remember, drive with feet. Put that yellow line right between your legs, and then if you start seeing the airplane go one way or the other, you just push on the rudder pedal. Use full leg movements. So go back to the right here. There you go. It's like kind of like driving a boat.
Okay.
There you go, just like that. That's all you got to do to drive it. And then you've got like the little cul-de-sac over here. This is where we're going to do our run-up, our engine check prior to taking off and everything.
Okay.
So you'll see the line kind of splits and goes to the right, so we'll follow that. Now let's go back to the right just a little bit. Everyone wants to use their hands, trust me, it ain't gonna do shit, see? It doesn't do anything. All right, there we go, to the right. And then you've got a little bit of toe brake to help pivot around.
Downtown traffic,
I got it.
Charlie
now back to the
Tango
left.
is airborne and departing the pattern to the east-northeast, downtown.
There you go. And then we'll just keep going. We'll stop before the dash line up there.
Downtown traffic, 9159 or X-ray. This will be our last call. We're departing to the northeast, downtown traffic.
Alright, and we'll stop right here, so both brakes. There we go. Alright, cool. Now I'll just do a quick run-up for us so we can maximize our time in the air. Basically what we're doing here is we are just checking to make sure all our engine instruments are working prior to taking off. So we're going to run the engine RPM up to 1700, and then we're actually going to turn off one ignition system. We have two ignition systems for redundancy in here, and all we're doing is making sure that the RPM drop is the same, proving that the engine can run on one ignition system, shall we have a failure with the other one. Alright, cool.
Where's your airspeed indicator?
Right here, so it's all on the glass. So we got airspeed, attitude, altimeter, vertical speed of how fast we're going up and down. You got a heading here and you got your big heading here. Show you where you're going. So the battery is charging, alternator showing positive amps and good volts. Exhaust temperature is solid. The red line is the max. We're only at 1,000 degrees, so it can go up to 1,400. Tachometer's working. Our flight instruments work. We've got gas, oil temp, oil pressure is good there. So we'll bring it back down here to idle. Just warm it up a little bit here. All right, so we're gonna go up to 2,000 feet today. So those little dashes right there, go ahead and touch those. They're all touchscreen. There you go, just like that. Now take the little knob and run it till you see 2,000 in that window. There you go, and then we're taking off runway 8. So we got 080 there. So now we know we're gonna go to 2,000 feet and we're gonna go 80. So quick takeoff briefing. We need to hit 55 in this thing to fly. So right now we're at 0.
Okay.
When it gets to 55, you know, the yoke will be about here. Just pull it like an inch back and then hold it there for 2-3 seconds. The thing will hop off the ground.
Bring the nose back down a little bit.
Then bring it back down a little bit after you fly, right? If you see a whole windscreen worth of runway, let's go back up, right? But if you see a whole damn thing of sky and nothing else, it might be up too high.
Okay.
You might feel a little bit of pressure from me. That's just me helping us. So other than that, man, it's pretty straightforward. Once we're on the runway and rolling, no brakes.
Okay.
All right, we're sending it. So you ready to rock and roll?
Let's go.
All right. And Fox Alpha taxi from run up to hold short to runway 8. Alright, cool. So that's on. I don't see anybody else here. Looking good. So you're driving again. And then we'll just stop again before the next solid line. Cool, and just like driver's ed, you stop so you could still see the line over your nose, so we'll stop right here. Nice equal brakes, nice job, man. Alright, now we're just looking kind of in the sky, seeing if we see any airplanes. I don't see any airplanes, so I think we're good to fly. So we'll turn the lights on, put our mixture in, carb heat in, trim is set. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and line up on the runway. Downtown 8 Fox Alpha is going to be depart runway 8, will be a left downwind departure to the west over the city. Alright, cool, so we'll give it a little bit more throttle. Just rolling here a little bit. And you don't need to ride the brakes when you're just driving straight. That'd be like the equivalent of hitting the gas pedal and the brake in your truck. Just don't make sense, you know?
Right.
And then when you need to slow down, then you kind of hit the gas or the brakes and you come around. There you go, and we just follow the yellow brick road here. A little bit more to the right, and you can put more right rudder in too. Yeah. So obviously the brakes work for steering, but you kind of want to turn the steering wheel that way first, per se, right? There we go. All right, takeoff and landing is the hardest part when you're flying, so because you're using everything. All right, so we'll just line up on the runway right here. Perfect. We'll go a little straighter. There we go. So you don't want to look at the rivets in the middle of the nose. You want to kind of look just to where it starts to curve. That's what straight actually is. Okay. All right. So a lot of people want to look at the rivets and they're cross-eyed the whole time. All right, man. You ready to rock and roll? Yeah. All right. So here's your throttle. One hand on the throttle there. Left hand on the yoke. All right. Cool. Heels on the ground. All right. About course of 3 seconds. Go ahead and push that throttle all the way in. So nice and easy. 1, 2, 3. There you go. All the way in. Perfect. Just like that. Then we're going to kind of do a wheelie. Nice and easy. The controls are really light in this airplane. You don't need to death grip it. Okay. We're doing 40. 50. And rotate. Here you go. Just hold it right there. Now push forward a little bit. Nice and easy. There you go. Perfect. Now you can let go of the airplane. All right? And you can see the airplane just wants to fly. It's that easy. You don't even have to do anything, dude. It's not like I thought it would be. No, it's stupid easy. So what we'll do is pull back just a little bit, pull it up just so the nose is above the tree line right there. That's all you need. So basically, when you're climbing out, you can't see any trees off the nose or any hills or anything. You just want to see sky. Okay. So when you look off left and right, that's where you see the ground. You can see how high up you are pitched. So, but yeah, dude, that's all there is to it. I'm not even touching anything. This is all you flying right now. All right, so we're climbing through 1,100 feet. The field elevation here is about 1,000, so we're really only 200 feet above the ground right now. But once we get to 1,300 feet, or 300 feet, we'll make a left turn northbound. Okay. So here's about 13, so we'll just roll to the left. And then once you get to a bank angle, you want to be right there. Now you actually have to go back to level with the yoke. Don't pull back too much.
It's 6 miles to the east, inbound for a downwind into 8.
Hey, Fox Alpha, crosswind, runway 8.
And looking for you, Fox Alpha.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so you see the towers there?
Downtown Island traffic, Skyhawk
right off our nose?
Let's
fly right at them, so we'll go back to the right.
Okay. Pattern to the north.
And we'll fly right towards the tall one with the big antenna on the top of it.
Right over there?
Yes, sir. Downtown 8 Fox Alpha, depart in the downwind towards Sharps Ridge. Woohoo! See, it's like a build your own roller coaster.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, don't shoot the gap. So, yeah. You could see, like, you don't need to hold on very hard at all. Like, here, I'll show you real quick. Like, when I fly, dude, 2-3 fingers, like, it doesn't take much, and you could just kind of, maneuver. If you death grip it, you wind up being super raggedy on the controls. If you want to be smooth, it's only a couple fingers.
Okay.
Doesn't take much. So yeah, get a feel for it, man. Like, you know, real easy control inputs, left, right, up, down. You do you. It does not matter what you do up here. So that's at beep. It's saying we're just 200 feet from our level off altitude. I'll pull this back a little bit. I don't overspeed the engine. But yeah, see how light? It doesn't take much to just mess around. Especially when you're going faster, like we're doing 80 miles an hour right now. There's a lot of air going over those wings.
Right.
So it's super controllable. Like riding a bike or like your motorcycle. You know when you're going slow and the thing just kind of like falls over on you when you do a slow turn? But if you're doing like 40 around a nice sweeper, it's real smooth and easy and barely takes anything to do it. Same shit.
It's so much smoother than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Well, you got a smooth day too.
Right.
There's been days where I've hit my head on the ceiling. You're just like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like off road and hitting fucking potholes all the time. And you're like, ugh.
Traffic track 31 Romeo is on the 45.
All right, cool. So obviously we don't want to fly into the towers. They did that in 2001. That was enough. So we're gonna go this way. You see the highway and I-40 right there?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just turn and then we'll try and follow the interstate. And you can see West Knox way out there. So we'll head out that direction. There you go. So once it starts pointing, you got to roll back the other way. And there you go, just like that. So we've got, obviously, you got Old City and downtown Knoxville right here. So I'm going to actually pull this back a little bit. Trim the plane out so it just goes a little faster. So yeah, you got Old City, West Knox, you got UT Stadium, the basketball arena, all of UT campus on the hill right there. Knoxville in all its glory. Alright, so it looks like we've got a helicopter coming this way. So let's go back out to the right. We'll point towards, you see the steam plant sitting way out there towards the mountains? We'll point towards that. This way we're around. I see the airplane over there coming in, so we'll go this way. Downtown traffic, 8 Fox South is about 3 miles to the northwest of the city, 2,200 feet, doing some sightseeing.
Downtown traffic, system 431 Romeo is on downwind for runway 8.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking some of the gas out, basically leaning it for a better fuel economy. And you know if you go too far, because the engine starts running rough, so you took out too much gas, so you put it back in, or you take too much out. Alright, cool. That airplane should be off our left here. See him? There's an airplane over there, so there's one there, there's one right there, and then once those two pass...
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah, so there's one there, and there's one right off our left wingtip. See him?
Yep.
Yeah, so once both of those pass, then we'll go do our thing. Alright, cool. So he's passing us, now we can go back towards
Down the
West Knox here.
431 Romeo is turning base.
There you go, right towards the interstate. There you go, right there. So we'll roll wings level again. We don't want to go up too high, so go ahead and push the nose down just a little bit. So basically we have to stay under 2,500 feet because Miggy Tyson... Kind of hard to see, but if you look out about maybe 10 o'clock position over there, there's like a clearing. That's the international airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is turning final runway
So basically, they can take the river and follow it over there. And it is fucking perfect out today. Alright, so we'll get a little bit further away from those towers, and then if you're up for it, we could do a couple fun maneuvers.
Okay.
So the flight sim's cool. But you never get a good, true feeling of like, the G-forces and what it's like to actually fly. And if you like roller coasters, we'll have some fun. So let's go ahead, go to the right. We'll just fly right over the interstate here. And then we'll start with a steep turn. So a steep turn is basically just showing you that an airplane will fly when the wings aren't level, right?
Okay.
It's a private pilot maneuver that we do. And basically we're going to bank to 45 to 50 degrees. So you see the little triangle right there?
Yeah.
So this is our current bank. So we've got like 2 or 3 to the left. We're going to go to 45 all the way over here.
Okay.
And essentially fly the airplane in a 45 degree bank. Think of it like you're, railing a nice sharp turn on the bike. Same shit, right? You roll the bike way over. Same thing, we're going to roll the plane way over. So this is West Town Mall right here. So, all right, so what we'll do is we'll actually slow down a little bit. We don't want to go too fast while we're doing this maneuver. That, we'll trim up a little bit, help the plane get coordinated. There you go. All right. You want to go, let's go right first.
Okay.
Take a right turn. So I'll help you a little bit.
Okay.
You ready to do it?
Yeah, let's go.
So, all right, cool. So we'll start rolling in. We'll add a little bit of power. Here comes the roll, a little bit more. Here's 45 degrees, and then you start pulling. Then you just look outside right on the edge, and it's like you're a fighter jet. You're hitting them with the bank, right? Hitting them with those bullets. Really pull, and then after we finish our right turn, we'll do our left turn. So here's our right turn.
Okay.
Field on
Right, even with the interstate. Now we'll go way left. Here we go.
We'll make a circle landing on runway 8.
And then we pull back into it. Yeehaw. And then here's the interstate, so we roll back out. Ooh. There you go. That's your steep turn for you. All right, cool. So that's a pretty quick way to get around, right? But let's say we were in like a canyon or something. We wanted to really turn around. We're like, oh shit, we got a box, we got a wall of stuff right by us, right? So let's scoot out this way a little bit, and we'll see how sharp we can actually turn this. So we'll do a 90-degree turn. We'll go northbound again.
Okay.
And then we'll see if we could turn back around without going over the interstate, but we'll be pretty darn close to it. So, all right, cool. Let's roll wings level. Go. Nice job. And then we'll go back down this way to the left, parallel the interstate. There you go. And as you turn, you see how the nose comes down? So you want to pull the nose up just over the horizon. See how we're losing altitude a little bit? There you go. Don't roll too much more than that. Roll wings level. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. There you go. All right, cool. So we'll do this one together. We call this one, it's basically a wing over. So what we're gonna do is, like, say we were in a canyon and the interstate was the left wall of the canyon. That's pretty close to a wall of a canyon, right? But we need to turn around. Let's see if we can do it.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. So we'll give it some power. We'll go straight up. We're gonna make a left turn. So you go straight up like this, and then you kick it, and you pull the power back. Look how sharp we're turning. And you pull right out of the dive. Woo, baby. There we go. Look, dude, we're not even close to the interstate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, this is what I love about it. It's literally like a build your own roller coaster. You do whatever the hell you want out here. So, sweet, man. So you can kind of see the haze of the city. It's a hazy day. The hazy days are the good days because you know you got high pressure. It's going to be a smooth ride.
Okay.
So we'll stay about here. What we're going to do is we're going to fly kind of towards the city.
And traffic, 24 Mike Tango, 5 miles east of the airport, re-entering left downwind runway 8, downtown traffic.
There they are.
Traffic system, 4331 Romeo, turning
flying around over there.
Downtown traffic, Warrior 2934 Charlie on a 3-mile final for runway 26. We'll be turning to enter the downwind for runway 8, downtown.
All right, cool. How far from the airport are we? Downtown traffic, 8 Fox Alpha is about 8 miles to the west of the city at 1,800 feet. We'll be following the river back down to the airport. All right. So up next is a game I like to play called Follow the River. So you see like the big grass fields out there. So you got the city, and then just to the right, there's like a big old clearing out there. I want you to fly towards that, and then you'll see the Alcoa Bridge and everything.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the river, zigzagging
traffic, Warrior 2934 Charlie on a left downwind for runway
the airport's kind of way out there by the river. So if you see the city, and then you see the little bit of water out to the right. That's the airport in between the water there. So yeah, but we're going to follow the river, see how well you do.
Okay.
And everybody's flying today.
See a plane off to our right over there.
Yeah, we got him, and then there is another guy doing turns and stuff right there. We're just shooting the gap through the middle, baby. So we'll try and stay at 1800. So let's not go down.
And traffic, 24 Mike Tango, being left downwind, runway 8, downtown traffic.
And everybody's just enjoying views of the city. Downtown traffic, Apex Alpha is at 1800 feet, approaching UT Medical. We'll be following the river and then entering a downwind for runway 8. I got one guy there. Got one guy there. Man, we're doing like formation flying.
Romeo,
Never see this.
Runway 8, downtown traffic.
Downtown traffic,
That's
Warrior
pretty cool.
2934 Charlie, turning left base, runway 8, downtown.
And of course, like no one's talking about it either. Yet somehow we're passing all these airplanes. Like we're normally the slow dude.
Right.
Like, we're normally slow as shit. Somehow we're passing them. There's a couple little bumps over the highway and stuff. All right, so
Downtown traffic, Warrior 2934 Charlie, turning final, runway 8, full stop, downtown.
Downtown traffic, Fox Alpha's over UT Medical at 1800 feet. We're maneuvering through the river over to runway 8. We got traffic off our right wing in sight.
Downtown traffic, this is 4331 Romeo, turning downwind, runway 8, downtown traffic.
Downtown traffic, 24 Mike Tango, left base, runway 8, downtown.
Alright, cool. Let's see if we see him real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Woo! I don't know how the hell we're flying faster than him though. No. Just your typical shit show around here. Don't you love when no one talks to you?
Yeah.
The green airplane.
Do a lot of guys not even have their radios on?
And traffic, 24 Mike Tango on final, runway 8, full stop, downtown.
Yeah, most people do, but that guy's been having radio issues, so I wouldn't be surprised if his radio is. So this is a cool opportunity to get a sweet photo of the stadium right there. So we are a little low though, so we should probably go back up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure we see where this guy is. You see him over there? All right, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, he
All
turned
right,
off.
cool. Awesome. All right, cool. So yeah, get to look down into the stadium.
Oh yeah.
So we'll stay over the river here, and then we'll start maneuvering to come into the airport. So once we cross the stadium, since there's a bunch of planes over there, we're going to go to the right.
Okay.
UT in all its glory. Alright, cool, man. So we're going to make a right turn now.
Okay.
We'll go out this way towards the Smokies.
Downtown traffic, this is 4331 Romeo, turning base, runway 8, downtown traffic.
You going right or?
Yeah, the big peak over there.
Oh, okay.
Not the biggest one, but like one of those
Yeah,
over there. We'll point towards that, and we'll actually climb up to 2,300 feet.
I'm trying to figure out how
Okay.
to enter this pattern here.
In downtown traffic, Fox Alpha crossed over the stadium. We're actually going to go to the south of the airport, and then we'll do a midfield crossing, enter the downwind.
And traffic, 24 Mike Tango, clear, runway 8, downtown.
Downtown traffic, Cessna 433 Romeo, turning final, runway 8, downtown traffic.
Give it a little more power so we eventually get there.
Alright, I got you on site. You're in front of me. 956 Charlie.
Alright, so you got the airport inside over there?
Yeah.
Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly right over the middle of it,
Okay.
and then we're going to sequence in with everybody who's like not talking and trying to figure out how the hell they're going to make this work.
Okay.
Cool, perfect. So we'll do a little nose down trim so we don't have to fight the airplane, so you can just let go of it again. There you go, and then we'll start moving faster. Alright, there you go. Alright, where are all these idiots now? There you go, so we'll just fly right over the middle of the airport.
One of them landed just now.
Yep, we got one landing. Downtown traffic, 8 Fox Alpha, midfield crosswind, 2,300 feet. We'll be maneuvering to enter the downwind runway 8, full stop.
Downtown traffic, 915, 90 X-ray, about 2 miles to the north of the runway. Gonna swing around for the 45, downwind for 08, downtown traffic.
Alright, so we got one guy, should be below us,
there.
Alright, cool. Then we got, where's the X-ray guy out there? Alright, cool. We're gonna sneak in behind him, so what we'll do is we'll go power idle. So now we're gonna kind of land. Here we go. Downtown traffic, 8 Fox Alpha. We're still crossing midfield. We got the diamond. We'll enter behind you guys. This way I can sequence between you and the X-ray guy out there. Alright. So we'll just kind of go to the left here, bring it on down the hill.
Downtown traffic, this is 433 Romeo, turning crosswind runway 8, downtown traffic.
Alright. So now we need to start coming down the hill, getting the airplane configured for landing. So what we'll do, kind of roll wings level, we're going to hold this down for about 10 seconds. We'll start putting some drag in. So go ahead and hold the flap lever down for about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, perfect right there. Now you can see the nose kind of went up, but if you look back, see the flaps are down on the plane?
Yeah.
So that's going to help us get down the hill. So we'll
Romeo,
go
turning downwind runway 8, downtown
right.
traffic.
8 Fox Alpha, base 8, full stop. So
Downtown traffic, 9015, 90 X-ray.
This helps us get
Gonna
down
enter the 45, downwind for 08.
help us land in runway 8 there.
Site.
Okay.
I'll be sequencing behind you.
Alright, so we're a little high, but the airplane's coming down the hill just fine. That's what our flaps do. They let us get a lot of drag, help us come down like a little brick.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'd never make it if the wing stayed clean with no flaps, just because it'd be so slippery. Alright, so lining up on runway 8. 8 Fox Alpha final, 8, full stop. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep the nose going right for the number 8.
Okay.
Now this is where everybody tenses up. This is the #1 spot where you cannot be tense, right?
Right.
So nice and easy, relaxed. Any of the pressures that you're feeling like that, that's me helping you out a little bit. So it's real small corrections. Everybody wants to overcorrect. So as soon as you start seeing the airplane come back, we've got to go this way a little bit. Once you start seeing the airplane go where you need it to be, you have to make that correction.
Downtown
right
traffic, 9015, 90 X-ray.
So we got the plane going right at the number 8, just like
Yep.
that. Nice and easy. There you go. Nope, back to the right a little bit. All right, cool. Now we're going to pull the power to idle.
Okay.
We're going to wait for the runway to get wide. See, now it's getting wide.
Yep.
Look at the end of the runway. Hold it right here. And then every time you get closer to the runway, you're just going to pull back a little more. A little more. Looking at the end of the
Downtown
runway.
traffic, this is 433 Romeo, turning base runway 8, downtown traffic.
There we go. And we do a wheelie because we're badasses. You just keep pulling back. There's our... And nice and easy. If we go too hard, it'll start shimmying on us really bad. So you want to be nice and easy on these brakes. Just like that. And now we're going to go to the right. Nice job, dude. 8 Fox Alpha is clearing runway 8, taxi to the FBO.
Downtown traffic, this is 4331 Romeo is turning final runway 8, downtown traffic.
Alright, cool. So get this set back up here. Alright, and we're just going to go to the right and we'll follow it back. We'll park next to that other airplane.
Okay.
I'll open a window because it's hot. Alright, to the right. Get a little bit of airspeed here.
Downtown traffic. Piper 15417, inbound 6 miles.
That's a pretty sweet paint job on that plane. Alrighty, cool. Feet off the pedals. I'll get us all parked here since we're going to be weaving through some airplanes. Play it nice and safe so there's no chance of hitting anybody.
Downtown traffic, 9115, 90 X-ray, turning base for 08, full stop, downtown traffic.
That's my other airplane. So it's a little bit wider, bigger. And then every night, I clean it every day, and the birds shit on it in the hangar. Pisses me off.
Downtown traffic 9159
All right, cool.
returning final
So
for
to shut it off,
08,
go ahead and turn the red alternator battery off.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you're committed, man. Yeah. Once you rotate, man.